Hello all, this is Alys and here we are back with our favorite bachelor. Our only bachelor, let's be honest, who is, as of this day, facing his first time with Madame Sandpest. Second time, technically. Third, if we count the technical demo. Even if that was supposed to be another bachelor. Kind of. Anyhow, let's get down to business to defeat the plague. Yeah, sorry. So, without further ado, Alys plays Pathologic, the Bachelor 2005 route, Day 3, in which we get our first infected district. So here we are in Day 3, and yeah, we're going to open the door of the theater, and let's hope it isn't the same as in Day 2. Okay. No. Oh, okay, fine. You do you, good sir. I think I was almost going to have a stroke or something. Yeah, here we are. Day 3. I think we get the first infected district, and yeah, here's our first infected person going around. Well, semi-infected, because yeah, we all know what happens with those who are fully infected. But still. Okay, let's see how. Okay, Danko's fine. I don't think. Yeah, maybe should. I maybe should. Let's check if Lara has something to tell us.
They say the devotress has visited Anna.
It is good that you have come. Are you tired? Hungry? Very much. You probably know that all stores of provision were ordered to be destroyed. They said that the cause of illness was the infected meat. Now there's no food, only what we managed to buy before all we can. Therefore, I have almost nothing to give you, only milk and bread. I'm a bad person for doing this, but yeah, milk and bread are not bad. Thank you, Lara. You know we all know I'm gonna need it. Okay. I sleep. We let ourselves get a teeny bit hungry. The morning of the third day has come. Less than 10 days remain. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole list. Cause yeah, Day 3, on which the Bachelor will be offered to proceed in hunting the imperceptible enemy and assess necrosis possibilities. Yeah, we're gonna eat something. Meat, my beloved. I'm gonna keep you, just in case. Save game. So let me think. I think the first mission. I think we had to talk to Capella for one of the missions. I'm not sure. Goodness dear. Yeah. We're gonna go check and talk to Capella. Just in case. To see whatever is going on. Cause I think was... Nah, or maybe... Christ, I'm not sure. I think there's a day when we can get an extra smolder. And it is today, it might be. But then again, if that's the mission where you get infected, I might need... yeah, we might need to use it. I don't know, anyhow, just in case I'm gonna try. At the very least, you know. Ah! Okay, so I got letters, fine. For some reason, I'm not sure if I'm getting the... Anyhow, the evening letters from the authorities, they too. We're planning to send you a train with sanitary equipment, medicine and specialists. According to our presumption, it is bound to reach the town in 4 days. The Inquisitor, presumably will later be Mark Kaminsky or Peter Croy, is on his way. If the train arrives before the governmental Inquisitor, all the equipment and the specialists will be at your disposal. The commander of the expedition will be thoroughly instructed. We hope that by then, you will have all the required information about the disease. Manipulatory laboratory. Fabulous. Disturbing message from George Kane. I ask you to visit Horns at the first opportunity. We had a new misfortune. It again concerns the one of whose sake you have made it so long way. I calm myself in the hope that our sorrow is still... not indifferent to you. Kane. You know what, yeah, even if I made the way to Capellas, yeah, I'm gonna go see George. Yeah, you know, because if I remember well, he's the main mission. And yeah, if I have not forgotten, yeah, I think that Capellas is the mission where you get infected by the kid. With the kid who's playing around. And yeah, maybe we'll avoid that one, or just do it if I have time enough to fully complete the main mission at the very least. Do I have to think that there might be another one tied to this one? Christ, Alys. Okay. Okay, so, yeah.
Tell me what you want, and I shall tell you who you are.
Dear Doctor, fatalities continue to pursue our family. A new sorrow happened. What? The house where Ruben lived and worked is envenomed by the stains of infected mold and ruin. There's neither Ruben nor Simon's body. Our messengers have searched each corner. Some of them already paid off for it. They are infected by the sand filth. How do you explain the absence of body? It is obvious. When the infection spread all over the house, Master Ruben has taken the body away to some place which we consider safe. As he till now has not appeared, it is possible to draw only one conclusion. Ruben is dead. Let's hope that soon Ruben will appear. Something prompts me that this will not happen. You wanted to ask me for help? Help us to return the body, Doctor. We're already infinitely obliged by you that you search have found the murderer of Simon. Not your fault that the truth appears so unfavorable for all of us. Now I beg you once again to help us, and to the late, find the body of my brother. It will not be easy. With what shall I begin? Someone could say, don't you have useful acquaintances among the inhabitants of the town slums? We have doubtless marginal people. Perhaps they know something? Consult to our brother Victor. He's better in solving practical issues. I shall let you know if something becomes known to me. Ah yeah, main mission. No, it's not the main one. Okay, wait. Okay, but yeah, it leads to the main one, I think. The Canes are concerned by the disappearance of the body of Simon. Could the mighty aggressive Ruben fall a victim of the thief of bodies? Victor knows whence the beginning of searches makes sense. So yeah, I think this might be the day for the tissues? I'm not sure. Christ, Alys. You've played this game like 1,000 times. How cannot you remember? Never mind.
This illness is really as fatal as people say?
Every hour we have more and more troubles. I'm looking for the body of your brother, Victor. Do you have any considerations on this account? Yes, the first whom I would address to is the son of Olgimsky, younger blood named Charon. Caron. They had some mutual affairs with Ruben. He knows places where Ruben could bring the body. Have you already asked him? I tried to, but now we're in a difficult position. On one hand, we're pressing on his father. On the other hand, asking him about a favor. Pressing? It seemed to me that yesterday it was possible to stop all disputes between the ruling families. The arguments between our families can never be stopped, like they will never unite with night. But now I feel that Big Blood's actions are related to the root of all our troubles. I do not like this silent apiary. Isn't it the place where the notorious murderer is hiding? Your brother was lost from illness. It seems we have already reconciled to it. Some stranger has penetrated into the town. Whether it was Shapnak or a human, it's all the same. Whether he's bound to the destruction of Simon directly or indirectly, it is impossible to establish, but this connection is doubtless. Why? Maria revealed in her dream that the apiary conceals something because of what Simon was lost. I am going to find out why Big Blood so persistently does not wish to open it. Ask the younger just in case. Okay, I shall try to ask Younger Blood. Younger Blood is a faithful son. He is cynical, but I heard he professes the principles of basal ethics. He does not have reasons to hide a crime, but he will never help us, knowing that we work against his father. However, we respect each other. I respect such adherence to principles too. Victor advises to ask Younger Blood for help. They had joint affairs. Perhaps he knows where Ruben could carry the body.
We resist our passions not because we are strong, but because they are weak.
Okay, fine. So, Younger Blood may know a lot. The place where Ruben could carry the body, first. Addresses of other places similar to it, second. At last, is the son of Isidore Buraha, awarded by the nickname River, involved into this business. So wait, Are we meeting Artemi today? Maybe. Yeah. Off tu ladito. Ah, no, wait. Oh, man. I just remembered. This is the butcher's one. The butcher's mission. Oh, Christ. Come on, Alys, you can do this. I certainly don't believe I can. Hello, Ladito.
However, the business needs to be finished.
How can I help you? Ruben has disappeared. His house is infected and plundered. There was neither him nor the body of Simon. Where could he go? I do not know. I did not see him. You assume that Ruben is dead. Why should I assume it? If Ruben were now alive, he undoubtedly would let us know about his sight. And certainly, he would not be silent about the infection in the town. He is one of the few who understands well that what this fact means. You think so? But if in the dead house there's neither Ruben nor Simon, that means Ruben has attempted to transport the body of the keeper to another place. Otherwise, we should assume that someone has stolen the infected bodies of two people with the obscure purposes. Is that so? You read my thoughts. I think that nobody could steal the body. There's no such madman who would manage to receive a repayment for him from what the Cains and to stay alive. Also, there will be no sacrilegious man who would dare to outrage the body from pure barbarity. Soon, Ruben will let know about him. You will see. And nevertheless, I ask you to help me. For certain you have your hypothesis. Listen, the affairs which Ruben has with our family, these are affairs of our family. We value his trust. I do not feel like having the right to open the details to you, yet I shall not understand that from this bargain. The family will win more than will lose, do you see? No, yet I do not understand. I would like to settle the disagreements between us and the family of Cains on the occasion of our unwillingness to let the emissaries to the apiary. I do not know what the Cains have imagined, but we do not harbor here anybody or anything that could represent any interest for them, especially for Victor's infinitely dear colleague. For what reasons you do not wish to let the inspection there? First, it is dangerous. The people revolt. I more than once spoke about this. Second, Father will not submit to the orders of younger Cain. If this goes on, soon we shall obey the orders of his 10-year-old son. Fine, what is your plan? The Cains hide something. They just have the same skeleton in the cupboard. And even worse, our cupboard is stuffed by our workers. Their cupboard is filled by another's children. If you are convinced that in the polyhedron everything is alright too, believe me, that means that in the apiary everything is good. It is an enclave, a chamber. The polyhedron was closed after the apiary, and it was much closer to the person with whom the pestilence started to spread, to Simon Cain. Convincingly, I shall examine the polyhedron and I shall talk to Victor. In return, I shall ask you about one favor. Help me with the searches of Simon Budgie. Hold back the just anger of the judge and terrible Victor. It seems they have decided to become the death of their father. I am sure whatever my father has done, he is not guilty. Then I shall render you his service with a sense of the executed duty. Agreed. Younger Olginski, the respectful son, is able to make a good mind even at a bad game. He agrees to give out the necessary information to me in exchange for Victor's promise to take out the claims of the kinds to the family of Olginskis. And Victor, meanwhile, demands inspection of the apiary. Okay, so yeah. I do wonder how is all this stuff going to be solved in the Bachelor Route for Pathologic too. Because really, even if I'm fairly sure a lot of this does ring true to life in many cases, it's how could I say this? The fact that Danko is in these moments pretty much reduced to become this sort of errand boy between the families of the Gorgon. Yeah, it's a bit despair-inducing, especially considering that yeah, there's the sand pest going on in there. I think I had to go to Victor first, right? Yeah, I think. Hello, Victor.
Vlad is right. Whatever happens inside the apiary, it's better not to be open now.
Funny that you should said that. I read you the news from the Olginskis. It concerns the apiary. Very interesting. So what? Younger Blood asked to tell you the following. The apiary was closed before the polyhedron, and there's a lot of witnesses to that. Really? What does he mean? He has no grounds to assume that the situation inside the apiary is different from that inside the tower. Witty. Damn it. Alright, so let it be. If he does so, I am forced to leave him alone. Temporarily. You can tell him that. But he is left in peace only until we find the proof that the apiary is not safe. Uh-huh. Perhaps you will order your son to open the polyhedron that the interested persons of Olginski could examine it. Then we shall acquire the right to examine the apiary. My son does not obey me for a long time. He sees an enemy in me. Only Nina had influence on him. He could trust his beloved sister, but even Maria would not force him to open the polyhedron. I also would not take such risk. Let the children be in the fortress. I would like to be convinced that your confidence has grounds. My son has founded his own kingdom. There it is, towers above our guilty ground. He does not agree to let anyone into his world. Not even his own father. If you're interested in what's going on there inside, try. Maria thinks you are the person for whom there's nothing impossible. Yes, I shall take advantage of your advice. Victor at once agreed to remove the claims. He does not want the tower to be interfered into this story. They hide something there, but obviously, this is not illness, and apparently they are hiding it not from me. This situation can be used as an occasion to make way into the mysterious tower on that riverbank, and from there it is possible to go to Blood. So yeah, we're gonna visit Miss Polyhedron. If I manage to get out from here. I cannot remember if the first time that I fell from something in this game was it the Polyhedron or one of the stairways to heaven. Don't know, man. But yeah, it was quite a height. Ah yeah, there we are. Hello, Mr. Doghead. You cannot come in, otherwise the tower will fall. I am a friend of the Kane family. I go to Khan. It's your chance. Khan has left the sites. He grieves about his grandfather. He will meet you if you go cautiously. Come in. Only do not try to get inside. You really do not wish destruction to us? Really? Well, hello. Ah, yeah. Also, Khan has a terrible voice here. Khan, if Jan has told about him, Caspar is the dark leader of children. He has lots of adherents. He's an extremely courageous boy that causes respect, as well as all Kane's. Since his childhood he is occupied by forbidden books, on secrets which repeatedly appear to be effective, but he resorts to them seldom, and he does not share his knowledge. He and Capella divide the authority in the world of children of our town. Katerina Saburov has told about him. He is a mandragora which has grown in sound house conditions. Initially imperious and clever kid has an opportunity to manage the epic affairs, not having an opportunity to expect what price it is necessary to pay for them. Adults are not allowed in here. The tower could fall if any of you come here. Your statement comes in conflict with common sense. This tower doesn't abide by laws of common sense. The laws here are different. Perhaps we ought to get acquainted. My name is Caspar. I am son to Victor and Nina. I am the youngest of the House of Kynes. Your turn to say your name. Bachelor Dankowski. Are you our family's friend? I am. You wish to speak to me. I listen to you. I need to examine this building. No, guest. This is impossible. We do not trust the adults. We cannot allow the nasty things coming inside. For this reason we guard it, risking our life. Perhaps our diligence will seem a convincing proof to you. From whom you guard your tower? From you, from your doubles, from everyone who comes from that side of the river. I do not have any doubles. You do, too. They are saviors of mankind, too. At least they all speak the same, word for word that you speak, and still only the evil comes from them. What evil? Our salvation is in calmness and in silence. Our town should be still now, to be still, as someone who has teased a nest of poisonous snakes. Then the illness will come down and will burn down in its own flame. I was told that these are your words. Is it true? More likely, that was my thoughts. The kid speaks as an adult. His speeches make impression. Probably Kimski's right. If Apiar is protected from infiltration from the outside as carefully as this tower, it is possible to exclude temporarily both from this fear of my interests. Oh, Christ. Fine.
Why are they as little girls?
Don't be surprised. This tower stands here more than 10 years. I can't believe in it. Yeah, it's something. And there we go. Oh yeah, we're saving here. But yeah, I was thinking that as someone who has fallen that many times to her death in Elden Ring, maybe I should be more chill regarding falling from heights in Pathologic, especially in Pathologic 1, aka this Pathologic and Pathologic Classic HD, because we all know what happens with Pathologic 2, don't we? But yeah, whereas I've pretty much managed to accept death as a sort of inevitability in Elden Ring, I've found that the mindset that I take with Pathologic is yeah, one that feels completely different. It's quite a thing, to be honest. The game does, I could have said this, instill in me this almost unholy fear of failure. And yeah, it's something else, this game. Because yeah, I've played it games from the style of you know, Hollow Knight, Blasphemous, Elden Ring itself, to pretty much understand that yeah, this failures that I'm confronted with in video games are not the be-all and all of the experience. Though, funnily enough, again, when I try with Pathologic, the monkey brain becomes the monkeyest.
We promise in accordance with our calculations, and we carry out in accordance with our fears.
Okay. I managed to settle everything. Victor will not insist anymore on the inspection of the apiary. I hold my word. To honor the ashes of the worthy Simon as our mutual aim, we are all united by the mutual sorrow. So, a group of kills in the knots, and probably even some of them, I think they're fluent butchers. Fluent butchers? Or those who by a happy accident has appeared outside before the beginning of the blockage. Now they are hiding in town. I think they steal the dead to tell the fortune by human bodies. They have their own methods to predict the future. But what has Ruin to do with it? I am sure that his body was stolen by these people. It is interesting to you where they could carry him. Certainly. Frankly speaking, I am not quite sure in this. One inquisitive young man has tracked their route. It seems they were carrying the dead to Route District. I shall mark this house on your map. Thank you. Probably Reaper brings the stolen bodies into this house. Or was it that the butchers the Reapers? We better be ready to any change of events. Oh well. The escaped butchers may hide the stolen body in the house which address was received from Younger Blood. Well, we're gonna save. Cause it's pretty obvious that I might end up quite badly. In that confrontation. Do I have? Yeah, I do have it. Marvelous. Well, but yeah, as said, yeah, this game is something else. And while I don't think it's the only game that makes me, you know, suffer. You know what? I'm picking all the ammo I could find. Because yeah, for example, Lord knows that Blasphemous has made me and still makes me suffer quite a lot, and while hey, wait, okay, fine, I think I'll get some needles if I can find them. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that yeah, Blasphemous and Elden Ring is currently indeed making me suffer a lot. Like, for example, this last February, yeah, coinciding with, you know, everything that has happened in my life. One of my main methods of distraction was trying to defeat Mo, Lord of Blood. Which did indeed prove a nice method of distraction, only that yeah, with every failure I would end up all kinds of mad. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we're gonna get ready. And I'm gonna save it here. Overwrite. Seriously, man. I'm a terrible person. I'm taking all the money. Oh, goodness. Dear. No! Nope! 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 Okay. Drugs. Okay, fine. Can I? Jesus. Am I not supposed to take something from here? The body is revealed. Is this Simon? Damned if I know. But you know what? Yeah. If there's any stuff, I'm taking it. Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, I think... Okay, no, not that. I think I'm gonna go see Georgi. Because just... I need a long walk. Okay, so... Hello, Kidlet. What do you have that I might like? Ah, sorry, I don't like anything. Okay, 2 teensies. Maybe one of them. Maybe I'll be lucky enough. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm feeling slightly better at the moment. Okay.
I am too old. Nothing will spoil me.
I shall load with money the one who will find the body of Simon, and I shall squeeze out all blood of the one who has stolen him. I have found the thieves of the bodies. They are the fluent butchers. Have you found the body? Yes, it has been dissected and disfigured. However, I doubt that it once belonged to your brother. I shall show you the building in which I have found it. I immediately shall send there my people. Thank you. Be cautious. And I have money, which is probably far more than what I'll end up having in real life. Yeah, sorry. That was It is bitter to be a spreader of a tragedy. The found body is tormented beyond recognition, but George is grateful even for such information. However, something in this story makes me restless. But yeah, we're going to make our way first of all to a cemetery, because I indeed just remembered that the smother you get from the kid in that mission that we're probably not going to do is not the only smother that one can get in this day. Because, yeah, if I'm not wrong, Grace, also known as Laska, does indeed give you a smother. In day 3, which is the day in which we are currently. Okay. Let's take another deep breath. It's fine, sweetie. Hello, you. Yeah, we all know that spawners are something that we're going to quite desperately need in the following days. And yeah, I guess that you guys are pretty much guessing where is Rubin, but we're not going to visit him. Not yet. Oh, we might visit him already. Rubin's letter. We need to discuss the plan of the forthcoming battle. I estimate the problem laying ahead, so because I am a former soldier, everyone is getting ready for destruction, but I shall not surrender without a fight. We have different skills and different opportunities. Let us unite. Our enemy is invisible, ubiquitous. He is dissolved in those things which we have to save from him. He seems impregnable, but he cannot be called imperceptible. Now he is helpful because he is not clear. To destroy him, it is necessary to study him. For this purpose, he must be caught. With this, we shall begin. You have also judged so. I write to you these obvious things in order to understand them better myself. My business is to save lives. Your business is to defeat the epidemic. But besides your wish to find out the truth, I was told how much this matter means to you. Help me to study this enemy, and I shall help you to destroy him. Having saved everything that was possible to be saved. Staff Rubin. I work in the P.S. I work in the secret sectorium in the warehouses. A map is on the back. Yeah, we all know. Rubin's dissecting room. So yeah, we're gonna visit our man. Rubin. Whose clothing texture apparently is taken from a boot.
This god's fool visits the local villains one after another.
Colleague, we have an opportunity to make a vaccine. By a lucky chance, I have got a source with culture of the pathogen, but I'd like to only use it as a last resort. First, it's necessary to find samples in tissues of the dead. Wait a minute, how you are going to make a vaccine without the special equipment? It will not be quite a vaccine. vaccine. I have reagents from spirituous extracts of different herbs and other materials, basically with the use of tried and use. It is possible to make a structure which will improve the immunodefense. We shall hold on these vaccines at least before arrival of the experts. Where shall we take tissues of the dead? I'd like to ask you to take a sample in the infected district. Just be cautious before you start and list the governor's order. Otherwise you risk your life. I would go instead of you, but for some reasons I cannot leave Simon. Strange asking. What danger threatens me? The local people treat dissecting bodies very painfully. At the steppe people, a body is considered an image of the universe. It can be opened only by a successor of a special taglur. Burak, for example, was such successor. It's some kind of the case, right? And you? You have such right? It's hard to tell. The teacher wished to bind me with the blood of his clan, like making me an adopted son. But he did not have time to make it. Actually, I do, but very few know about it. For them I am a soldier, not a butcher. You served in the army? Not for long. In the army of General Schoen. I was demobilized after the storm of Skerries, wounded in the head. I understand, but as far as I can judge, in your town not everyone concerns to the native people. Of course not, but those who have forgotten the meaning of the rituals of the order accept it as a sacred tradition. Some kind of cultural interdiction. The dissecting of a body by any who is not a hereditary menku is considered a disgusting blasphemy. In their eyes, this is worse than incest. However, they are rather skillful in knifing. For this reason, they are outcast. And by the way, among these swells there is none with steppe blood in their veins. What shall I do? Address to your commandant Sabrov. You better go to Alexander. That is artful. He will involve you in his intrigues. And the Canes, I admit, I would not want to meet them today. I still need to work with the body of Simon. I am afraid George will take him away from me. Perhaps this is reasonable. Wait for me shortly. The beginning is quite idiotic. It is necessary to inform the commandant of my plans. He should provide a formal permission to opening the bodies. The patients who died from this illness. Yeah, sorry. Yet again, we all know.
The time is precious.
Yeah. There was a, but yeah, we're not. Yeah, what I meant is that we are not going to check on that. Conversation that I just opened, mostly because it implies that I've been to the infected district, which, yeah, I haven't yet. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it does look like I'm gonna try for that. And maybe since it's not part of the main mission, we are going to avoid the Capella one today. Cause yeah, that's a lot. And you guys, you've already seen it in the alpha version, and I do happen to think there's like not much difference. It could be. But yeah, we're going to chill with this one. And yeah, we're here because we are visiting your darling dear sweetie Grace. Hello, you.
The devotress goes from one villain to another for the third day. Why is nobody afraid?
Sweetie, wish I knew. Laska. Katerina has told about her. She talks to the dead. Sometimes she sits before a tomb and sings a song quietly. She brings some things to the tombs, sometimes unusual. For example, a carriage from a typewriter or a celebratory cake with lit candles. She's very musical, but does not play any instrument. She sings gently, but intermittently, as if she is choking. Ospina has told about her. Laska is crazy. Her distinctiveness is respiration. She breathes deeply, noisy, and somehow unequally, as if hardly swallows oxygen or constrains the rising sobbing. Her breathing is fresh, pure, even somehow fragrant, sweet, that the specificity of her job causes ominous associations. She speaks with me, as if I was as if with a dead. My life is so hard. It's not enough to just feed them all. I have to talk to each of them too. Need words to find words to comfort them. Only then will they reply with tenderness and happiness. No, they are all anxious. Every single one of them is mumbling something. Do you understand now? Why I look so tired? What are you talking about, little girl? I'm talking about the dead. You mustn't think that people die forever. Some don't die forever at all. Some live underground and die out without any care. You have to always knock from this side, so they don't fade away. Let me examine your eyeballs and now your pupils. Do you take drugs? No, it's Dwyer. We sleep in the very heart of the steppe. I'm all green because of it. It's the prime time at the moment. Can you hear the way the air is ringing? That's Dwyer. I will visit you again quite soon.
Yes.
I shall not allow you to touch the dead. Go away now from here. Are you crazy? What for shall I need your dead? People told me that today a terrible doctor will go around the town and turn out inside out death. Not having power for that. Looks like you. Laska, it is necessary to defeat the illness. Defeat it then. Give drops, tablets, and powders to the people. I know exactly. It helps. I have one. It helped when I was ill 5 years ago. Tell me, please. I helped my father. He was dealing with the funerals of those who died from the illness, and I sprinkled the tombs with twine. I was ill. The girl named Miska brought 3 powders to me. I took one and recovered. Another one I gave up for my father, and he survived too. And I still keep the 3rd one. Give it to me, please. I shall see what it is. Ah, yeah, we get a smother. Next stop. Yeah. The Saurovs. I'm thinking. Oh, Christ, I'm hungry. Yeah. We need to use this. And maybe consider going to the next, you know. Oh no, that's on the other side. Yeah. Grocery shop that we find. And buy stuff. Dude, these guys, they do bring memories from the technical demo. Yeah. Hello, sir. Maybe you have some bandages? Maybe? Oh, but you do. And you have a tourniquet too. Thank you, good sir. Stay hydrated. Good, I had forgotten that there's a shortcut from here. Okay, pharmacy and... Yeah, the other one's a pharmacy, but maybe... Oh, Christ, of course. Yeah. Just remembered. That's okay, this is a grocery store. Did I just forget the word for it? Yeah, I forgot the word for it. Okay, there we are. Hello, sir. Okay, you have bread. And you have vegetables, both of which have, by the way, walnut and peanut. Yeah, I'm taking these ones too. Thank you. Thanks for doing business with me. Yeah, now we are soon to be getting into trouble. Trouble being getting into the infected district, but not yet. First we need to talk to Saburov. And better if... Christ. Yeah.
Yes.
Our affairs go worse than ever. The infection extends. I need to work with the dead bodies. I was told this work demands your sanction. Is this so? I regret, but there nobody will help you. An aboriginal superstition forbids for destroying a body anyway. Moreover, this is superimposed by the cult of the dead. If they see you dissecting the dead, they may tear you to pieces. One such thing happened. What do you think about it? I do not share the views of the steppe people. As a former militarian, I can't the taboo on dissection of the body is a prejudice. But I do not wish to become sacrilegious in my town. If somebody finds out that I have given you a sanction to dissect the dead, I am doomed. What shall I do, damn it? Rather that people could solve this difficulty, I mean the butchers. The butchers that you understand have no embarrassment in occasion of cutting bodies. The tradition provides them with the hereditary right to this sacred action. I haven't seen any butcher in this town yet. That's right. Olgimsky has locked them on the occasion of the next strike. However, for the people that say that the bunch of butchers could not return to the apiary at night before the beginning of the blockage. Someone is sheltering them. Here, in the land, there's a house where the knowing people live. Try your chance. Thank you. It's a good advice. And of course, we need to get to Aspetish, because yeah, this game happens to have this. I shall try to agree with the concealers about an opportunity to use escaped butchers for such an autopsy of bodies. Here in Earth, there's a house where the criminal workers from abattoirs find a shelter.
Arispicus has agreed with his colleagues. It is an occasion.
Our affairs go worse than ever. The infection extends. I'm sorry, because yeah, it's OT, but devilishly, delightfully, devilishly simmer. Yeah. Everything sounds fun, as you might have noticed. Yes, devilishly and successfully. So yeah. And there we go. Guess we're not risking getting infected just yet. Only just yet. Okay. Fine. Suppose that will spare myself from the heart attack, if only for a few minutes more. But alas, I do need to get accustomed. Good heavens, I've played like all variations possible of this game like 1,000 times already. And yet here I am. All kinds of panicky over what's coming. But no. Anyhow, yeah, well, that was not the, path that I wanted to take. But since I happen to know that there's also a teeny weeny shortcut from here, I'm just not going to complain. Hello, me. Hello, Aspity.
Better not ask. Silence is gold.
Touch, please. Is my forehead hot? The fugitive butchers hide in your house, Ospina. Well, crucify me for this. What? Again you were sent by the Olgimskis? No, this time I have come independently. I need your help. Independently, sorry. Let's listen. What for you such wise snakes need some help? I need the tissues of a man who has died of sun plague. This dead can be found in the infected houses only. As you're still alive, you were in none of them. In such a place, you can live for 5 to 10 minutes. Then the infectation will all alter the with all after consequences. Excuse me for a vile pun. Perhaps one will agree. What will he ask for this? Perhaps more than one will agree if they are asked by me. And also I shall ask you about a counter service. Will you agree to carry out my request? It depends on what you will ask. You have an influence on Olgimski. Take advantage of your powers. Tell him to stop pursuing the fugitives. This is not a right situation to revenge. Like he's still full of eagerness. He cools down so slowly. If he will allow leaving everyone who remained outside the apiary, I shall persuade 3 butchers to risk their lives. They have nothing to lose anyway. I shall try. So yeah. A human life here is disposed loosely enough. 3 lives are given in exchange for word of honor of Olgimski. He should stop to pursue the escape workers. So yeah, apparently... sorry. I mean... Yeah. Oh, what I wanted... yeah. Yeah, we read that one already. It's fine. But yeah, I guess that maybe... Just maybe... I could consider trying the Capella one. I mean the Capella mission. Would that be too much to put on my plate? Game wise. Well, have no freaking idea. By the way, I'm gonna check something on the pharmacy. Okay, so yeah, you have antibiotics already. And yeah, I'm gonna pick one of each. Yeah, I mean, just in case we're gonna try, of course, for Danko to not get infected, because that would suck. Oh well, if he ends up getting infected, I mean, I could always try doing the vision since he's gonna end up infected nonetheless. Just maybe this might be one of the times I could allow myself this. Well, yeah, talk to Senor Blood. First, and then we'll see. Hey, no. You, there! Stop. You might have bullets and I might need bullets. Nah, yeah, those are shotgun bullets. You, other girl. Okay, you do have bullets. But, yeah, no, sorry, no. Not exchanging. Especially since in Classic HD, Classic HD, say Pathologic Original, it doesn't seem to have that much impact on reputation as it has in Pathologic 2.
What?
The Tanners. Yes, nasty day there was, wasn't it? I want to offer you a bargain. It concerns your fugitives. Pardon. The fugitives from the apiary, in my opinion, shall not be discussed. I am always ready to discuss a good bargain, so... I want you to stop pursuing... no, I'm not sure what to pick here, actually. Okay, we're going with the first one. I want you to stop pursuing of the escape it. What do you want from it for it? Why do you need it? I do my business. Meanwhile, I cannot open to you what for these people are necessary to me. And what are you ready to give in exchange? I am ready to listen to your offer. Let me see. Now what I shall ask for you in payment of my butchers is the unique capital which you have and which I will never have. What is it? Your influence on the kinds. I shall cease to pursue the butchers if you will cease to pursue the young Burak. He is not guilty. He has an absolute alibi in all charges, and I am ready to confirm that. Then let they leave him alone. Agree? If you warrant for him, I shall make it when I have a chance. And at the same time try to convince Rubin that the young Burak is not guilty in tragical death of his daughter. A thick-headed Rubin is the last who needs to be convinced of this. The young man should not be claimed as murderer of his father. You in fact communicate with Rubin, I know. I shall tell your words to Rubin. I have not finished yet. I wish they would stop to torture me about the apiary. How many times I shall repeat that everything there is clean. For that purpose it was closed. You have given me an excellent idea. How do you like such proposal? You stop the persecution, and I shall not take the kinds of my opinion on what's inside the apiary. Pardon, if you set the issue in this way, yes, certainly. I was going to What no matters. So when the turns are infected like then, the damn district, I will give you the merchant word. Therefore, I know you as a man of honor. Damn it. I'm glad that we have agreed, Gooseblood. The merchant word is a reliable warranty. Olginski is pliable. He seems to be concerned with Apiari most of all, a true Achilles' heel of this respectable family. Curiously that he has asked to petition for younger Buddha before the Kings, or the business here lose crook too. Just in case, yeah. Spina is ready to offer tribute just provided that Bus Olginski will agree to have mercy to all others. Let's check if there's any stuff. Of course. No, this one's done. Olginski has agreed to stop persecutions. I hope his word of honor will be enough for the keeper of this den. Well, thank you, Senor Blood. You still have el corazón de perro, as the song say. But you're a reasonable man. Yeah. Since it doesn't...
Do you know anything about this illness?
I only know that your voice is really, really weird, Capella.
Do you want me to open a secret of the remedy which wonderfully heals the sun plague? But it is dangerous.
I attentively listen to you, Victoria.
Have you ever seen such ancient boxes with flower white or bluish powders? Some of them have already hardened. Do you know already about the so-called powders?
Tell me, I am eager to hear this story from a fair and reasonable person whom you seem to me.
The powders are the secret remedies remained since the times of the first outbreak. Before all started, the children led by one boy, his name was Lutik, he died then, played the epidemic, and they produced these powders.
Wait a minute, have I not misheard?
They played the epidemic
Before the first outbreak?
Yes, strange. And I have never thought about it until now. Really, a strange coincidence. But this is not important. All the same time, we find out nothing from them. Those who started are now in heavens. I mean, another thing.
Speak, Victoria. I listen to you.
Some children stole different medicines from the game. Suddenly, they chose the most beautiful. Then they crushed the tablets in a mortar and mixed them. They wrapped up these mixtures in fresh leaves of fragrant steppe sabure to store them.
You want to tell that this mash hails from the sun plague?
Not always. Everyone had a recipe. Nobody knows what medicines entered into the powder. Everyone made them by own prescription. The most effective appeared at 3 children, Hruska, Buka, and Nuta. Also, the powers of Lutik were respected. They were the most beautiful.
Where are these powders now?
They're all kept in different places. Some of them are stored in the hidden places, in the houses where they played infirmary. They were hidden because they were lethally dangerous. Such dose of chemistry renders a terrible influence. But the children think differently. What if they play again? They were working at that time.
And what do you think about it?
Some of them undoubtedly produce a curing effect. They poison the body, but the sun dirt leaves the person. I do not know how it turns out. Probably their structure included antibiotics, but some of them kill, and all of them without exception influence the health very badly.
I do not doubt this.
The matter is that recently the kids remember about one of the hidden places. They opened it and rushed to the infected districts to test these powders. Hitler, the son younger brother from Kruska, has already come to test.
The fool! Where exactly?
I think to Silent House. It's from there the infection was spread. And besides the terrible story about the cannibal, the children are always attracted by horrors.
Accurate.
In general, I think you can stop them. They will obey you if you forbid them. You are a famous doctor. So you say they have a whole stock of these powders? They probably have only some with them, but they know the addresses. They will get them and become poisoned again and again. This is like a lottery. Nobody remembers anymore where is whose powder, and the war prescription is made. It will either cure or kill you. Alright, we shall put Idler out. And the powders can appear useful to me. Yeah, other tasks. The boy went out to battle. Capella asked to find a little boy in the affected district and to take powder from him. It is reasonable to assume that the kid is most likely to be somewhere nearby the silent house. So yeah. You know, at the very least, we can indeed try. It might prove to be my undoing, but yeah, we're doing all this for the lore. Wait, and another. Have I been to this one already? I cannot remember, but anyhow. Yeah, we're paying a visit because, yeah, I haven't been to this one. Or I might have. Yeah, sorry, sir. Anyhow, and then we go back to Aspides. And tell her, and then we go to the whole business. Hello, Aspity.
The one who does not trust himself should be reasonably silent.
Big Blood agrees. He has sworn that since this hour, any runaway would not be killed by his order. Any proof? Everything's made. The order is given to Saburov's patrol and the servants of the house of Oginsky with the seal of their master. Okay, I just sent 3 butchers to infected tanners. There they will wait for you. If certainly we'll manage to find a dead one, to get the body and wait for you. Go after 1 hour. They can be lost before you reach them, so do not hesitate. Why shouldn't I go with them? Because dissection of the dead is a destiny of Shabnaks. What's the difference? Whose hand holds a knife? It is important who gives the order. Or you think the people will not understand who actually needs to desecrate the dead? You silently stand and wait aside. It's convincing. I strongly advise you to look around before visiting the affected district. Prepare better for this visit. The people gossip that to survive there is not easier than in a meat grinder. The patrolmen who locked the infected houses have consumed about 1/2 of the confiscated medicines. Thanks, Ospina. Yeah, we're pretty much effed. The Tanner district is infected. Ospina sent there 3 butchers. Someone from them probably has already got a sample from me. For me, sorry. It is necessary to hurry for the scientific purposes. And of course, I do not remember at all where the butchers are supposed to be. Which is going to be fun.
The one who does not trust himself should be reasonably silent.
I'm not yeah. Not gonna say anything regarding Okay, fine. Let me think. Yeah, it might be that. Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, we need to find the butchers, but yes, it's gonna be fun because I don't. It might be that, yeah, one that they see near the silent house. We might need to check. Oh no, our first rat. Yeah, I'm going to allow myself that. Hello. Oh, bye. Okay, not that. Hello. Okay, no. Yeah, there's one of them. Hello, sir. Oh, how the villain cut this guy. He knows his business. He's a well in divining carcasses. There they bring the body with all cuttings. Where to? To the cemetery. Where else? To prepare for burial. You may know what you're asking. Professional. So yeah, apparently I think I got the... Okay, fine. Oh no, it's this mission. I just pretty much realized, and I got myself in some cul-de-sac. Yeah, I totally did. There we are. We're gonna get some stuff, and it's gonna be nice enough. And I'm gonna take a deep breath. So there we go. So yeah, it's time. And not for Christmas exactly. Time for Danko to get his backside beaten. And not beaten from bite. Which could certainly be something with amusing and erotic consequences, especially if done by a certain Menku, or by a certain owner of the still water. I must admit that I ship both ships. But no, that's from of beaten from beat. Yeah. I took another deep breath. Okay. Dude. I am so done with this. And just remember that there's at the very least another time I'm gonna have to do this, aka when I get through Classic HD. Why am I doing this to myself? What do you want, dear? This body was brought from the infected district. Yes, we prepared for burial. Why are you asking? Do not ask unnecessary questions. Has Commandant Saburov forgotten to remind you of my powers? Commandant Saburov is not my friend certain. I'm a volunteer, you understand, Doctor? Or shall I explain it to you more clearly? Probably we shall... No. Just leave me alone. Good heavens.
The rebel have absolutely cast off all restraint. They were holding back their low instincts for long.
Speak easily and listen to me closely. I have told these people that you are not that person who has charged the butchers to cut corpses. Christ! One of these days I'll learn how to pronounce English. One of these days I'll learn how to pronounce altogether, I promise. Thanks, I am grateful to you. It was necessary to recognize that an unknown Reaper is in the town, a double criminal, the one who dared raise an on inviolability of a body and desecrated the whole rest of the dead. I have told them that you're not a true Reaper, and we declare hunting on a real Reaper. No, only not this. How shall I look on the face of those whom I promise inviolability? Nobody mentioned the names. I do not know whom you mean now, and I do not wish to know. You understand? I do not wish to figure in any way the affairs about the defilement of the dead. I shall state that the one caught at this setting of bodies will be devoted to indicative punishment. Henceforth, be more cautious. What shall I do now? These patrolmen were on the cemetery, and now there's nobody. I shall send them to the blockage of the infected district. I shall send the next detachment to the cemetery after 10. You hear me? 10 minutes after you leave. You have extra 10 minutes to be in time. These patrolmen will go to death just to guard my activity. Oh, you know what? F them. Thank you, Commandant. I understand what it costs you, and I appreciate it. The autopsy body is still in the cemetery. It's necessary to get it before a new ward of patrolmen comes here. And... yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Please! For goodness sake! Yeah. This is precisely the moment when I wish we had the run mechanic. Even if I would end up without any stamina, and I would end up being the thirstiest bitch this side of the Gorgon. Though let's be honest, that will probably happen to Danko in the very moment he sees Artemi. Yeah. It's just... this is precisely the moment when I wish I had the running mechanic. Yeah, sorry girl, I would love to do business with you, but alas, I need to run. But then again, city boys that are in the country make do with what they have. Oh Christ. Oh, fine. There's an opening in there. There's an opening in there, and I don't even know what I've done, but yeah, this close. Just this close to having a heart attack. nope. What I'm doing. Come on, Alice, chill. And I got another letter, but I'm not going to stop to read it now. Not going to stop to pick on the trash now. Oh, for goodness sake. Why am I doing this to myself? Why did I decide? That playing these games was a mighty and fine idea to start a YouTube channel and just... well, F it. Okay, fine. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so I have letters. I have 2 letters to be more precise. So I'm gonna just stop, save here, and check. Okay, 2 letters. Yeah. Epidemic. Written by your recommendations, sent for your approval. Appeal to the town dwellers, citizens. Town authorities announced the state of emergency in connection with the epidemic of a fatal disease known under the names earthen plague, sandy fever, and sand filth. The disease is extremely infectious. The ways of its diffusion are insufficiently studied. By preliminary data, the disease is contact and respiratory spread. The serum and other agents are expelled only with a regular train. Expected only with a regular train. At the moment, the serum is available in the town. Be cautious. The citizens are forbidden to live outside down to a special order. Remember that the probability of the disease is considerably reduced inside of closed rooms. Incinerate tableware, boil clothes, exterminate rats. Do not yield to a panic. Mail and also the minimal portions of water, products and medicines will be carried to the houses by doctors, executors and couriers. Formulate all inquiries in letters and leave them near the door for couriers. The present appeal is made on behalf of the Bachelor Danko and approved by the plenipotentiary town mayor, Alexander Saburov. All orders of Bachelor Danko are obligatory to execution. Okay. And confidential notation written by your recommendations sent for your approval. Appeal to patrolmen, hospital attendants, couriers and executors. The present notation is confidential. No propagation among the civilians in order to prevent panic. The disease is incurable. No serum exists. More likely, no serum will come from the capital. But there are also good facts. The disease probability considered withdrawals and use of immune medicines. At present, it is known as the so-called A tablet and B tablet, yellow, dark blue. Help. Remember that less doses of these medicines damage health. Rising of immunity is contributed by synthetic clothes from categorically impossible to use woolen clothes, parasites. The clothes need to be changed regularly. Attention, the disease progresses inhomogeneously. At an early stage, the disease almost does nothing to develop if it's held back by antibiotics. But at a repeated contact with contaminated objects, the disease starts to progress avalanche-like. The disease is not spread respiratory. The paths of contamination at present are unknown. By preliminary data at an early stage of development, the disease is not infectious at all. In this case, communication with the healthy people is not forbidden. AC of executors. Postscripts especially for you. In view of your special mission, most likely you cannot avoid contaminations. Therefore, if you are infected, do not despair. Not earlier, so later. Maintain the illness at the incubation state. Take antibiotics. Sooner or later, a serum will be invented. Remember about so-called children powder. They burn the interiors but exterminate the disease. Hold on. Oh well. So yeah, we're done with this. We need to get to Rubin, as far as I remember. Just in case, making sure of. Yeah, we have the whole thing, so yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see Rubin. And yeah, I think we're not doing the, you know, the Capella mission. Okay, to the other side precisely. Precisely. But yeah, I complain because I'm a millennial. We all just like complaining, but man, even with all my complaining, I love this game. It's this game and doing all these playthroughs, yeah, it's proving to be a nice distraction for everything that's happening in my life, and I'm glad for it, and I'm glad for you guys that are subscribed to this channel, and even for you person who has managed to stumble upon this video without seeing the others and are wondering what's going on at the moment. Thank you too.
Where's this illness?
At last, you can be congratulated on success. All depends on the result. The microscope is in your disposal, colleague. I concede to you the right of superiority. Thank you. Okay, fine. Here's the... yeah, sorry. I think I might have got myself infected with the sun plague, because why not?
The time is precious.
Well, what? What did you see there? All is dead. Dead tissues do not contain a life culture. It is possible to try to provoke breeding of microbes, but in my opinion, there's nothing to propagate here. The culture was lost. This is bad. No, colleague. Oh no, please don't. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Sorry, no, colleague. This is devilishly good. From our today's discovery, it is possible to draw a courageous conclusion. The sander does not live in the dead bodies. It kills and at once leaves, for life in its warm blood is saturated by oxygen. How this bacterium works, Bachelor, by your assumption? It affects the blood. The last critical impact comes to the cardiac muscle. Possibly, the death comes from an infarct. This is already something. That is, to receive culture of the microbe in full force, we need the beating heart of an infected. This is absurd, of course. It is possible to try to start to work with your vaccine. You found out your unique source? Yes. So we can work. Today gave me a hope. What does it mean? First, it means that the walls of houses are good protection. Secondly, that the life cycle of this murder is significantly short. Hence, the spreading of the illness is limited. As soon as it kills the carrier, it dies immediately. So, we can struggle. Yes, there's the hope. The enemy is really invisible and iniquitous, but it is not such invisible as it seemed. We have found here at least one weak place. So, yeah. Main mission for today is done. Tissues of the dead do not contain bacteria culture. It faces together with the carrier. This allows drawing a conclusion that spreading of the little disease can be limited. Strict isolation is necessary. It is not excluded that these walls may serve as a good protection against this illness. Ideal protection is glass. And yeah, we have another, you know, oh goodness, Alys, cupboard here. I had forgotten. So yeah, what time is it? You know, maybe I could consider trying. Yeah, the mission was supposed. Oh yeah, mixed stuff. Somewhere nearby the silent house, I think. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, that I think, that it was near Sticky's place. And you wonder, why are you going here if Sticky's place is on the opposite side? Because I need to make sure of something. Okay. Well, anyhow, one of these will be fine too. By the way, how's the immunity going, Danko? Yeah, you're gonna have yourself a tablet or two before you get to the infected district. Yeah, that's me again, taking all the deep breaths possible. I don't know if the microphone cuts that. It probably did. Yeah, we're getting this and we're getting that. And anyhow, hello, little one! Wouldn't you happen to have yet another smelter, would you? Nah, you don't. Thank you, love. It's still fine. Okay, this is a grocery. Let's see what this honest businessman has for me. Yeah, we're getting ourselves some bread. Bread is good. Oh, sorry. That was, yeah, my computer mouse yet again playing tricks on me. And, yeah, wait, don't think this guy might have, some needles, you know. What do you have, good sir? Oh, you do have needles, and you do have a hook. And by the way, clothes, yeah, fine. remember what we had to do in this mission precisely. And yeah, I'm gonna check on the... you know... Okay, so yes, supposedly how's our health going? I'm very exhausted. I am a hungry boy. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna save here. And at the very least, I'm gonna try. If it doesn't work, you'll probably see it right after this.
It never happened.
You know what? Turns out it was not worth it. I got infected. Took the smolder. A rat persecuted me the whole way. And my backside ended up clashing against another plague cloud. And I was like, you know what? F it. I am not doing this. Even if Capella takes all her father's money and pays me with it. I don't remember what was exactly the reward for this, but I do happen to think... Yeah, I don't think there was some reward. Sorry. Hello, Lara.
They say the Devotress has visited Anna.
Good lord. I understand why you're worried. Two devils together. Yeah. Danko's going to take a nap. No, maybe eat something first. Rations. Yeah. And some bread. Of course he's going to wake up even more hungry. But alas. This day is done.
The day has come to its end. Due to your timely efforts, the people who strive to help you didn't manage to endanger their lives. The masks are playing a new pantomime at the theater.
Wonderful. So, yeah, we have a letter. The only letter from the authorities. Day 3. So, since you're playing the role of a warrior and at the same time scientist, due to the fact that defeating this enemy means comprehending it, we assume that you have the right to state the conditions of your victory. The disease is nothing more than a vexatious accident. We hope that it is quite obvious. We are counting on you to take that fact into account in all of your researches. Since it is an accident, and there are many facts that speak for this hypothesis, especially because there was no outer influence on the town, victory can turn out to be comparatively easy. Do not multiply the victims. Look for a solution in the directions that may seem not so traditional. The cause of this disease cannot have anything to do with anything fundamental. You will be able to get rid of it by some risky means. And yeah, they are already maybe spoiling a bit what will happen in the last third of the game. Maybe. So yeah. Day 3. Oh shit. Another? Where? Seriously? Okay, fine. Nope. You know what? I deserve this. I deserve this shit. For trying to play Clint Eastwood. I'm thinking I'm above all types of justice. Let's see. Okay, fine. Nice. Not my business. Bye. Nope. I'm a coward, yes. Hopefully this helped me to survive this road with only one death to my name. Also yes. But anyhow, looks like we're going to get to this place, and here goes the pantomime.
Oh?
It's afraid of dead bodies in an instant. Gone from the deceased. It's determined. If you are careful and hide properly, you can live through this. The glass will save the best, just as foretold.
What does that mean?
It means that we can still fight back. The stimulus lives only in live cells and is afraid of dead surfaces. Those who have a better chance to survive hide inside their houses. Running around in the open is the road to death. In general, we can fight.
You scoundrel! You have your own interest here. You're always glad to fight. What about the people?
Don't interrupt him. He's already thought of something.
It's all not good.
And yeah, let's check if Mark has something else to tell us.
While someone is able to do good, he is not threatened to face an ingratitude.
Okay, fine. He has nothing to say. And there goes day 3, finally. Even if it implies my first actual in-game death in this run, of course. Yeah, you don't even want to know about the others. It's been a day, really. But so yeah, we'll see each other on day 4.
No, that was another day. Did you guys like our special guest? I thought it would be funny to include more of this stuff in future videos, if the occasion allows it. Again, as usual, if you found this video and had no idea of my other stuff, hello again, this is Alys, and I am currently going through every possible iteration of Pathologic available to the public. If you can't and haven't already, please subscribe, and if you like this enough to spare some cash my way, there's a link to my Ko-fi in the description below. Anyhow, next week is day 4, let's see how Dankowski fares then. Until then, see you!